Hi yogis, it's Natalie and I know it's been a while, so let's get right into it and start this class on our backs. Place the soles of the feet together, knees can fall out wide and come onto your back. If this position is not comfortable for you, change it up, it's your yoga practice. Place one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart and close your eyes for a few moments. Start bringing some awareness into your breathing. Deepen your inhale and deepen your exhale. And notice how your hands rise up on each inhale, filling the stomach and the chest with air, and how your hands drop back down to the earth on each exhale. Keep this awareness in your breath throughout the class. Place both hands on your inner thighs, pressing gently to open up the hips a little bit more. You can keep your eyes closed here. Take another deep inhale and exhale, let it go. Blink your eyes open and come to find a seat, keeping the legs the way they are, knees falling out to the sides. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, draw the chest through, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up. On the exhale, round through the spine, chin in towards the chest. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale to open up. Exhale to round through the back. Inhale to open the chest, gaze up to the sky, and exhale, leaning back, spreading the shoulder blades. Come back to a neutral spine after this one, and use your hands to close your knees gently together. Swing your legs out beside you. We're coming into a table position. Make sure that your wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We're going to start with a few circles around the wrists. They can be as big or as small as you're feeling. And change the direction of your circle. When you're ready, come back to a neutral position, find stillness. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky, opening up to the right side. Come into gate pose. You can use your left hand as a little kickstand and extend your right leg to the back of the mat. Right arm reaches all the way to the front. Feel a nice side body stretch. Reach your right hand all the way to the other side, folding over your extended leg or bending towards your extended leg. If it feels good, you can come onto your right heel as well. Feeling a stretch in the opposite side and the left side now. We're going to switch between those two positions. Left fingertips down, right arm extends over. And then bend once again towards your extended leg. Let's match it with a breath. Inhale, reach your arm over your ear, long side body. Exhale, bend towards your extended leg. Inhale, modified side plank. And exhale, gate pose. Flip it all the way back to your table position, knees underneath hips and hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to reach the left arm up to the sky this time and step into your modified side plank. You can use your right leg as a little kickstand this time. Then we're going to bend into gate pose. Come onto the left heel if it feels comfortable to you. Let's go for our little flow here as well. Bring the right fingertips down, left arm extends over. And then back to gate pose, bending towards the extended leg. Match it with the breath. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, gate pose. Then come back into your modified side plank and from here into your table position. Tuck the toes under and sit back on your heels into a child's pose, extending the arms forwards. Rest the forehead for just one breath before lifting the hips up to our first downward dog. In your downward dog, you can pedal the feet, walking the dog, bending into one knee at a time, stretching out those hamstrings. Whatever you're doing, try to keep a long spine and push the mat away with your hands. Find some stillness in your downward dog. It does not matter if your heels can't reach the ground, and you can always have a bend in your knees here. Let's have another breath in our downward dog before we move on. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky, point the right toes, and exhale, step the right foot in between the hands with control. Wiggle your left foot back and drop the left knee down. Reach the arms up to the sky, low lunge. You can sink down low into the hips or stay up a little higher if you're struggling in your lower back. Cactus into the arms and then reach them back up to the sky. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, circle the hands down to the mat, fingertips to frame the front foot, and come into your half splits, straightening the front leg. Slowly fold down over your extended leg, and on the inhale, come back up, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale to fold. And we're going to pause here in a half splits. It's always okay to have a bend in your knee. It's quite challenging to extend it fully. When you're ready, rebend the right knee. Place both hands on the inside of your right foot, lizard position. You can stay here on your hands or come onto the forearms if available. Try to lead with your chest instead of overly rounding your upper back. Come back onto your hands wherever you're at and walk your right foot in between your hands. Tuck the left toes under and lift the left knee off the mat. Spin flat on the back foot, warrior two position. Check in with your alignment, making sure that the right heel is in line with the left arch, your right knee is bent, your left leg is extended. Gaze over your right hand. Make sure that your right knee isn't traveling over the ankle. If it is, come a little wider. Circle your hands all the way down to the mat and step back into your first plank. For the first one, drop your knees down, slowly lower all the way to the mat. Inhaling into your baby cobra, lift your chest and your head, hover your hands. On the exhale, lower down, push back into child's pose, tucking the toes under. From your child's pose, let's take one breath here. Then inhale, lift the hips up to your downward dog. Time for the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky, point the left toes. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee down to the mat and reach the arms up to the sky, low lunge. Inhaling here. Cactus into the arms, draw the elbows back, shoulder blades in towards each other, and then reach the arms back up to the sky. Place the fingertips down to frame the front foot. Come into your half split, straightening as much as possible the left leg. Come onto the left heel and fold. Inhale, come back onto the fingertips, and exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, and exhale to fold. Pause here, and let's take a few moments to stretch out the left hamstring. Inhale, rebend the left knee, and place both your hands on the inside of the left foot this time. Lizard lunge. If you're on the forearms on the other side, then go ahead, come onto the forearms. Again, bringing some awareness to your upper back, making sure that you're not overly rounding, trying to lead with the chest. I know that sounds a lot easier than it is. If you're on your forearms, come back onto your hands and tuck the back toes under, wiggling the left foot back into the midline. From here, spin flat on the right foot into a warrior two position. This time the left heel is in line with the right arch. Gaze over your left hand. Taking another breath here. And then slowly spiral the hands down to the mat and step into your plank. Your choice, you can always drop your knees here. Or if you're ready and feel warm, lower all the way down with control to the mat. Inhaling into your cobra. And exhale, lower the chest down, tuck the toes under. Let's meet in a child's pose again for one breath before we lift our hips. Inhaling into downward dog. Look in between your hands, bend your knees, and hop or step to the front of the mat. Feet can be hip distance apart or toes together. Take a moment to fold, grabbing a hold of opposite elbow. Your knees can always be bent here. Then drop the hands down. Inhale, come to a flat back, hands underneath the shoulders. And exhale, fold once again. Inhale, come to rise tall. Sweep the arms up above your head. Hands meet in prayer. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Step your feet out wider than your hips, about mat width apart, and turn the heels inwards, toes facing out, squatting down into Malasana Yogi Squat. Knees are traveling in the same direction as the feet. Use your elbows to help open up your hips more, and you can take a gentle rock from side to side as I'm doing here. Place your fingertips down and straighten your legs, turning the feet to point to the front once again, folding down. Bend into your right knee, and then your left leg extending and bending into the opposite legs. Just feel another stretch through the hamstring. Inhale, come to a flat back onto your fingertips, and exhale, fold. If you would like, you can grab a hold of your ankles to help deepen the stretch. Then place your hands down, bend your knees, and step your left foot back. We're back to lizard. On the right side, right leg is in front. Drop the left knee down and reach the right hand to the sky. Left hand stays underneath your left shoulder. Come onto the outside edge of the right foot. And the foot is going to travel in the same direction as the knee, so point it out to the side on a 45-degree angle. You can do the same thing on your left forearm, depending on your flexibility. Wherever you're at, come back onto both hands and walk your right foot into the midline once again. Keep the right fingertips on the inside of the right foot, spin flat on the back foot, and reach the right arm up to the sky. You can do the same thing, side angle, with your right hand on the mat, or your right forearm to your right thigh. Extend your left arm all the way to the front to feel a nice stretch in your side body as well. On the next inhale, come to rise into your warrior two, and reverse your warrior. Left hand down your left leg, right arm to the back. Try and keep the bend in the right knee. Then spiral your hands all the way down and step into your plank. Your choice. You can drop the knees or lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, sit back on your heels. Take a breath here. On the next inhale, come up into your downward dog, lifting the hips up high. In your downward dog, come onto the toes, bend your knees, and hop or step to the outside of your hands. Feet pointing out to the side, heels in. Come back to your Malasana, hands at heart center. Place your fingertips down, straighten the legs, come into your wide forward fold. Inhale onto the fingertips to flat back and exhale, fold. Grab a hold of the ankles if you want to deepen your stretch. If not, stay where you were before. Place your hands down, bend your knees, and this time keep the left leg where it is, step the right foot to the back. Into your lizard lunge, drop the right knee down. Angle the left foot out and on a 45-degree angle and come onto the outside edge of the foot. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky into your twist, and then place the left hand on your left thigh to help open up. Once again, you can come onto the right forearm if you did it on the other side to work into it a little bit deeper. The same thing can be done on your right hand. Wherever you're at, place both hands down and wiggle your left foot slightly further in, tuck the right toes under and step on the back foot. Keep the left hand where it is, reach the right arm up to the sky. If you did it on the other side, left forearm to thigh, same thing, only with your hand on the mat, the stretch is deeper. Wherever you're at, extend your right arm all the way to the front. Keep the legs, come up into your warrior two. Place your right hand down your right leg, left arm to the back, reverse warrior. Spiral your hands all the way down to frame the front foot, step into your plank. Your choice, lower down to the mat. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes under, child's pose. From your child's pose, straight up into your downward dog, lifting the hips up high, pushing the mat away. Bend your knees, hop or step in between your hands this time. Inhale, come to a flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale brings you all the way up to stand tall. Exhale, hands meet in prayer, hands come to heart center. Bend your knees, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Graze the mat with your fingertips. Keep the low bend in the knees and sweep the arms to the sky. Tuck in your tailbone under to make sure you have a long spine. Slowly lower all the way down to sit on the mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. We'll start with the left leg so you can see left sole of the foot on the inside of the right leg. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to fold over the extended leg. On the next inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms up to the sky, twist to the left, right hand on your left knee, left fingertips behind you, gaze to the back. Exhaling back to center. Step on your left foot and lower down onto your back, coming into your supine twist. Left leg is going to come over to the right side. You can use your right hand to help you. Left arm extends out in line with the shoulder. Gaze away from your bent knee to the left side. On your next inhale, slowly come onto your back. Squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Use a little bit of core to rock all the way up to sit. Extending the legs out in front of you. This time, right sole of the foot meets the left inner thigh. Inhale to reach the arms up and exhale to fold. Going to take a few moments here, deepening the stretch on the left hamstring. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky, and exhale, twist to the right, left hand on your right knee, right fingertips behind you, and gaze to the back. On the next exhale, release back to center and step on your right foot, coming onto your back. Lower all the way down. This time, right knee is coming over to the left side, and extend your right arm out in line with the shoulder. Gaze to the right. Make this your last breath. Then bring the knees back in towards you, squeezing them in. Gonna stay on our backs here, taking a few rocks from side to side, maybe some circles, anything that feels good to you before you enter your end relaxation, your Savasana. When you're ready, extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Allow them to drop out to the side. Palms are facing up. And before you fully let go, check in with your body to make sure that you are nice and relaxed. Do a quick scan from head to toe, releasing any tension that is built up. When you are ready to wake up your body again, start by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Keep your eyes closed. Slowly make your way onto your right or your left side by stepping onto your feet, using your arm as a pillow and rolling over. Take another breath or two here. With your eyes remaining closed, make your way into your lotus, into your seat, crossing your legs, sitting up nice and tall. One last time, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, allow the hands to meet in prayer. Exhale, bring your prayer to your heart. I'm going to take this moment to thank you for letting me guide you through your practice today. Namaste.